And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world, Bitcoin Ben. Folks, you know him, you love him. It's Brian Harrington. How are you, Brian? From Fold. We all know who you are now.
What's up, everyone? Good morning. Good morning. I threw my chat in on YouTube, retweeting on X right now. Good morning, everyone. Great to see you. Happy Thursday.
Right. Hey, the reason I wanted to have you on the show again is the more and more I think about, and by the way, this is not a paid event. Like, I'm not getting nothing for this. This is because I want adoption and I want to replace the banks.
Yep.
Fold is now your bank.
We're Fold to fintech. Fold to fintech. I'm not going to say we're a bank. Fold is a fintech, but exactly right. Our goal is to have users be able to be backwards compatible to the legacy system, aka the banks, the ACH network, the regular way you receive your direct deposit, regular way you do your bills, forwards compatible to the Bitcoin economy, everything that Ben preaches good word about every day. I'm passionate about that as well. And not just on the internet, also the local Bitcoin Ben clubs as well. So have to shout that off the top. Make sure you're a part of the local clubs. We just did Nashville last week. And so, but yes, to the mission of today, as far as like, don't use a bank that doesn't give you Bitcoin rewards. Stop using Wells Fargo, stop using your local credit union, stop using the big banks that don't inherently view the world in the way that me and you view the world. I'm tired of Bitcoin being kind of this like bolt on to people's personal finances, just this like separate thing that they do, or this like side investment thing that they do. I'm interested in seeing Bitcoin be right up there with fiat money and replacing fiat money in people's day-to-day life, because I believe that's better for them as individuals and better for society. And so that's what Fold enables you to do, is incorporate Bitcoin, deep into your personal finances.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hang on one second. I'm going to get this thing here. Oh yeah, it's absolutely, this is the future, folks. We're already here. You don't need the banks anymore. You're done. Yeah. Now, he says, yeah, you still got to deal with them because unfortunately your friends and some of the companies that you unfortunately have to deal with, they're not so future forward. Let's just say they're horse and buggy.
Mm-hmm.
We are all driving the Ferrari, Fold.
Yes. No, and that part is what separates Fold from other places that you can buy Bitcoin. What separates Fold from just a regular place, another different place you can buy Bitcoin, is the backwards compatibility to your bills, to your paycheck, to your friends that aren't up to speed on Bitcoin yet. And so you have the ability to lean into Bitcoin, manage it alongside your USD in your day-to-day personal finances. And there's tons of tips and tricks inside Fold that can help you onboard that person. So if you have that person in your life that isn't quite up to speed with Bitcoin, they haven't super wrapped their head around it, one thing I love to tell people to do is you go to the gift card tab on the Fold app, and right at the top right now is a 1-800-Flowers gift card. Okay, buy your friend flowers, buy your partner flowers with Bitcoin, and just show them the full circle of Bitcoin works as money. Like, this is off to the races. This is the same way you upgrade your phone, the same way you upgrade your TV. We're upgrading the money, and you can do all the same things you already do with it.
All right. I just actually put up in the right-hand corner of the QR code. That is for the Fold app. So right there. All you got to do is point. If you're watching on a PC or a laptop and you don't have a Fold card, Get one.
Mhm.
If you have one but your wife doesn't, or here's something else, get one for your kids. Now, get one for each of your kids and teach them how to do it. You know, you teach your kids early, they're not going to wind up like a bunch of these.
Yeah,
un-
we're blocked
unfortunately
on
slow
we're blocked on 18 and over at the moment, but that doesn't mean you don't have kids that are 18 or over. So if you got those kids that are, you know, still hanging out at home, still living with you at home, and you're helping them get off the ground, managing their personal finances, definitely get them into this and get them saving in Bitcoin, because saving in dollars doesn't cut it. Like I've got siblings that are just trying to get off the ground and stuff. Dollars don't cut it right now or anymore. And so we gotta, that's why it matters to have dual currencies in your personal finances.
If you have kids at college,
Yeah,
dude, trust me, kids at college spend money because they got books, they have tuition cost, they have programs for like lunch and dinner and all that they have to pay for, or you have to pay for, and set them up with a fold card.
Mhm.
So every transaction, because hey, you're paying for their future value through the education. That's what fold is.
Yeah,
Future value through your shopping and living your life. That's what I love about fold.
yeah.
It's literally, you're just living your life.
Yeah. And you've been on it early. It wasn't like you just found this yesterday. Like, no, you've like ran your full card's probably, you know, rubbed, the F is rubbed off right now because you've ran it hard, which is awesome. Been on it early.
Which is actually more accurate for me. I'm just
Yeah.
old. I don't even have fold anymore. I got my old card.
Yeah.
It's because this is the future, folks. It's exactly what Brian said. And it's why I titled the episode that alert. The banks are losing and being replaced by Bitcoin companies.
Yeah.
Fold app taking over.
Yeah.
Guarantee I know why the Fold app is taking up. You guys, I watch, you know, Brian. I've seen him on mainstream media. I've seen him on podcasts. I've seen him all over the place. And the reason that they're everywhere is because, number one, easy to adopt. We've all signed up for a card. Voila, you're done. Easy to use. And they have mimicked the usage of the old system, but yet adopted the rewards structure of the new system.
Yeah.
So it's literally like, if you only know how to ride a horse, but you want something from the future, the Fold is the motorcycle. It's, you hop on it, you crank it up, and you go faster.
Mhm.
And it's more efficient. And you don't have to put up with the shit.
Yeah. Shout out to, okay, Tim just had a good question in the YouTube chat. If you're on X, tag me with questions and I'm reading them over here. YouTube, I'm trying to look at the chat. He asked, the bank where he's trying to pay his mortgage doesn't take a debit card. That's exactly why Fold also has the account and routing number. So if you have the ability to pay a bill with the Fold card, awesome, do it on Fold card. Fold also has the account and routing number. And so we're looking for max compatibility. And so try it with that one.
Yep. I'm telling you, folks, like I said, there is a QR code right up on the top right-hand side up there. And I have a link in under my, you know where I'm talking about, where all the links are at.
Yeah.
And you click on that link, I think I get like 100 sats. I don't even know. I'm not even worried about it, folks. I
The
just
club,
want you.
yeah, the link, you get it. The user gets a 20K sats bonus right now. So 20,000 sats to the new user that uses these links, and 10,000 sats goes to the local club right now. We're sending 10,000 sats to the local club because you got to join I have a local Bitcoin meetup where I meet. It's really important to like get Bitcoin into the local economies. And so I mean that for real. I appreciate how Ben is pushing these like local clubs and getting people together.
Yeah, we have a club in Nashville. We got one in Sarasota. We got one up in Massachusetts. We're launching another one in St. Louis and in, let's see, Dallas. Then this is really fun, and I'll have to bring you down there. I'm launching an all-inclusive resort in El Salvador.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be badass, man.
Yeah. And they're having their Adopting Bitcoin conference soon. So yeah, once you're up and running with that, you should probably be there every year already. I haven't been down there yet.
Oh, it's beautiful. Boy, that country, man, you talk about a turnaround. And it's the president. They have leadership that actually loves the people of the country. And number two, they have Bitcoin. Once you implement an honest currency into your country gets better because you are not draining the labor value of your citizens. You're increasing the value. The longer they hold the money, the wealthier they get. That's the secret. How do you make America great again? You make the money great again.
100%.
And I don't care if you're left or right or center or up or down or whatever. Folks, honest money is honest money.
Yeah.
It doesn't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. Bitcoin don't care.
Yeah.
It is a tool for everybody.
Super agree. I think it's super effective. I think the number one vote you can make is switching your money. The number one vote you can make is switching your money from fiat to Bitcoin. And it's a multiplier effect through your own life and through society. It is honest. Like it's honest and incorruptible, which is what's amazing about it.
We have a question. Does Fold have any tutorial videos on how to using the Fold card?
Yes. Go to youtube.com/@foldapp. Just go to go to the Fold app YouTube channel and subscribe there. I've got a few out and we'll definitely be making more.
Awesome. Hang on one, because I love Fold, they're not advertising on my channel, and I don't want them to. I want, when you and I talk, I want no like exchange of money or anything. I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. So, word from our sponsor.
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty laptops from CALIX Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you crypto laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to CALIX Solutions and explore our Liberty laptops and crypto laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calixsolutions.io now or call 702-845-8276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.
Yeah, it's and if you have any questions about the laptop, give us a call at the club, 941-391-3882. All right, Brian, back to you. Now, when you zoomed in last week while I was up in Nashville, I was giving like suggestions of, hey, the phone app should, I basically threw like everything. It needs this, it needs it. And I know you guys are working hard on adding on a lot more utility. Can you give us any inside fold information?
Yeah. Okay, so last week I thought I was doing that to the club, but I should have known you're always live streaming. So I realized we gave it to everyone that day. I thought I was doing the Nashville secret. I should have known. Ben's always live. But no, look, the next round of stuff coming up for Fold is, I saw it in the chat, we are looking to add joint cards. And so look, personal finance is super personal, and it's in wrapping your brain around both currencies at the same time is like, that takes some training. And if you're doing that with a partner, doing that with a family, having the ability to both of you have a Fold card tied to the same account is important. And like, I've been requesting this as a user, and so we're making progress on that. We're also making progress on Bitcoin deposits. So look, cold storage of your Bitcoin is super important. Like, that's why you're always able to withdraw your Bitcoin from Fold. We're also having the ability to bring, savings Bitcoin that you have in a hardware wallet back into Fold, so that you can incorporate it into your personal finances. So that's getting added. And then, yes, in 2025, there's going to be some additional financial services that are going to be really exciting. So yes.
Yeah, I love it. I love how you guys are just like always looking to improve. And it's finally a company that gets it. Just do what works for your users, and then rinse and repeat.
Yep.
I mean, you don't have, you're like, Fold's gonna offer derivatives of home equity, shares on the NASDAQ and all that. No. We help you get free Bitcoin.
Yeah.
There you go. How's that sound?
Absolutely, because look, the way that you buy Bitcoin hasn't super changed in like the past, like a lot of the recent years. And this is what I say, like forever, Bitcoin personal finance advice was, you keep your big bank, you keep your local credit union. That's where you direct deposit. That's where you pay your bills from. And then your extra money, your little bit of surplus, your little bit of extra goes over to the exchange, and then goes into a hardware wallet. That hasn't changed for years. And for me, like, that doesn't work anymore. Like, it's 2024. Like, Bitcoin is not like a side hobby or side investment. Like, for a lot of people, Bitcoin is like a philosophy and a core part of their personal finances. Like, there's tons of people out there that consistently hold more Bitcoin than they do fiat, and the tools have to upgrade to work with those kind of people. And a lot of people are like beginning families and getting homes, and their personal finances are becoming more complicated. And so that's what it's all about. Yes. IC55, love this one. Yes, absolutely. We're working on increasing the limits. And so if anyone is, that's actually a really big initiative that I'm working on right now. We just got one, absolutely. We just got one limit increase through. But if you're an active Fold app user and the current limits are too low, please send me an email, brian.harrington@foldapp.com. And I would love to get you in the queue for just the evidence I'm gathering for increased limits. I appreciate that question.
Jim Flynn, I brought this up last week.
Yeah.
I can definitely see Fold in the future actually working, and you now you may have to actually be like a longer member, which is why I tell people sign up now. They're just getting going, folks.
Yeah.
There's no reason that in the future that you couldn't get a mortgage through Fold and link it and have it all act in the background and then pay your payment on your Fold home loan, and voila, you earn Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah, love it, Jim. I like where you guys' head's at. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's this is what I love about this space. Everything is code. If you've watched some of these video games out, that's code. There is no gravity in Web 3, Web 4, Web 5, in fintech. We are limited to only our imaginations, folks. And that's what Fold is. Fold is implementing the financial imagination of the world. Because anyone who has a great idea, guess what? Fold will steal it.
Software, look, I love that analogy, and I've equated it more to I really like smart home stuff. I really like trying to automate things in my life and trying to just make technology work for me. And inflation is a problem. Inflation structurally screws up your purchasing power and structurally makes you lose as time goes on. Software, and as you're saying, ones and zeros on the computer and ones and zeros on the phone, software can solve inflation. Software is solving inflation
Absolutely.
by giving you the ability to, nope, not going to use dollars anymore, or going to use dollars way less than I used to. Look, when you're using 100% dollars in your personal finances, you're structurally losing to inflation. When you choose to use the Fold app and you choose to incorporate Bitcoin deeper into your personal finances, you're no longer losing by fully sitting in dollars. That's what fires me up about it.
We have a question from a person named Now Black.
Yeah. Shoot me an email. The Fold card. Yeah. If it's not in the mail, shoot me an email. brian.harrington@foldapp.com, or send me a DM on X and I can get that activated for you. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Hey, folks, I don't know if you know a little information. My dad worked at the post office. The post office is not reliable service. Right. They're not hiring the best and the brightest over at the post office. Trust me, my dad worked there, and he was not the best nor the brightest. I love the old man, but he was not launching rockets anytime soon. And he literally worked from the post office for the post office since the Monday after he graduated high school.
Wow.
And he retired 41 years later from the post office.
Wow, that's amazing. Where'd you grow up? Have you always been in Florida?
No. I originally grew up in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and that's why I'm launching a club up in St. Louis, because we have a house up there and
Awesome.
we have a house here in Florida. So it's like it's CALIX,
Yep.
our operations for
Yep.
CALIX is up in St. Louis.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Last time I was in Missouri was back in 2022. I went to meet up in Kansas City. So there's a Kansas City Bitcoiners.
barbecue, baby.
Yeah. Great time.
Barbecue. Yep. All right. Now, let's wrap this up real quick with Brian, because, guys, have I got an after show for you guys on the private server. All right, Brian, where can they reach you, call you, text you, smoke signals, anything?
Yeah. So if you're already watching on YouTube, search for Fold App. Please subscribe to the Fold App channel. Also search for Brian Harrington. Subscribe to the Brian Harrington channel on YouTube. For messaging, shoot me a DM on X or send me an email, brian.harrington@foldapp.com. And I'm at Brain, like in your head, Brain Harrington on X. And yeah.
Yep. And if you're watching on a laptop or a computer, there's a QR code up on the right-hand side that will take you directly to the Fold website where you can sign up for it. Or, that's it.
Johnny just said he's going to a Bitcoin meetup tonight. Thursdays are Bitcoin day. I'm going to my meetup also. If you're watching and you live in Southern California, Gray Wolf Brewing in Norco, I'm there every Thursday. So would love to buy a beer at Bitcoin.
Sweet. Yep. And like I said, my overall goal is to have one of our clubs in every state except Alaska and maybe California, because they're crazy. And but other than that, we'll be everywhere. All right, Brian, once again, brother, love you. You guys are kicking ass and taking names over at Fold, and we look forward. I'm thinking we do this once a month.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always great to see you.
All right, Brian, have a great day, brother.
See you guys.
Bye-bye. All right, now we're back. Brian's such a good guy. The whole Fold team is amazing. They are absolutely amazing. All right, now, guys, if you watched the 3-hour video that I did last night on the private server, we still got about an hour and some change of the interview that we were going through last night. Folks, if you watched that last night on the private server, you're a different person now. Watching that fundamentally changed your view of the world. You literally found out last night who was involved with JFK. Now, mind you, the interview last night, the guy was with RFK 2 days before the interview. Yeah, folks, he explained who killed JFK, and he's dead on. And he names names: the Bushes, Shaw, the mob out, and the mob out of Miami, and how it linked with Cuba. Guys, now we're going to watch the rest of it today on the private server. And folks, from here on out on that video, he also talks about Bitcoin. And his exact quotes, now mind you, he who was he with just 2 days ago? RFK with Trump. The guy on the interview says, if you ain't got Bitcoin, you need to get some now. Folks, it's why we got the clubs. These clubs are going to, they're already ramping up, folks. And like the guys said on the video last night, the Bitcoin, where have you heard this before? The Bitcoin is the nuclear weapon against the system. Where have you heard that before? Here we go, folks. All right. There's a link under here. And, oh, here, I got to change this. I had a friend. I'm going to use my airtime as like a little help a friend out. Hey, Tony, there. This is a link to actually buy an individual share of our St. Louis club. Right there. There you go, Tony. Right there. I actually couldn't get it to him last night because I wasn't at the club when he texted me and I didn't have a copy of it. So I figured I'd do it on the show. Right there, individual link to purchase a share of the St. Louis Bitcoin Ben Club. Okay. That's it, folks. If you want to join the private server, there's a link under here, and voila, I'll see you on the private server here in a second. All right, well, the video will just continue. I'm dropping off all of the other channels except for the private server. All right, so hold please.